always consistently blackballed by the police, no doubt. I can't imagine if I had how many times I go 911 out of spite. I'm reciting this and recapping all such because I didn't capture it, but yeah, the amount of times I come up with people I thought we were like best friends, but it's quite the same with the blackballing one. It really has to come to an end, and I'm just like, these fuckers gotta learn how to let go. Just let shit happen, literally. I'm bringing all the context that I can get and gather. I don't like how it seems like they're not doing the job, but probably doing the job. Quite heartless. The paid ones. But
at the next light,
we're
turn
heading
right.
to Walmart. We're gonna see if we can make the most out of this video. See if people oblige towards information. See where we can get from there. Well, that's it for this memo. You're a fool. Why do you always suck the memo? I don't know if I want to recapitalize on how I didn't want to leave the world on bad terms, and how I'm glad I stayed alive a bit more to talk my shit and make the world understand how the world could work. Wake it up a bit more. Leaving the world and repping such deaths and suicides towards the law and history after. It's not always the best route. You know, it could have been one to make an impact, make these fuckers feel bad, but will they have lose any money? Probably not much. Not at all. But such. And I don't want to do that. Thought about it, didn't want to do it. Thank God I didn't have the balls to do it. I don't know if I want to suffer a bit for everlasting life. I swear. I have a mission here that's unfinished. That's why I'm here. But I did say it already prior, but I figured I should capture it on the memo. That for all the people, all my people that vouched thus far of such a documentary being of existence, I will be gifted at some point in the near future. We'll have quite the bit of fuck you money to play around with from such a shit show. That's been quite the circus for some time now. That's all I really wanted to say and recapitalize on it. Quite reluctant to stop the memo because this always happens, always say some shit. It's quite worthy. Being captured and broadcasted. That's why I'm not here anymore. Dang. I couldn't sway the homeless man. I don't know what to say. Didn't get any luck in the last Walmart I tried to go to. I don't know. Going to different random people I've never seen before. I think I might do it my way. See, surprise them with the $20. That's what we should do. See if we do it that way. Yeah. You don't understand them. Oh, I'm pretty sure y'all do. I don't understand them. They like you because you don't understand them. Tell them what to let go. They don't want to let go. They can't let go. That's why we're not here anymore. This is the time when we don't want to speak right now. I don't know how that works. But they hear it all the time. They don't know how they capture it all, but make the most out of it. We can't be a free man. That's why we're upset. We literally like this all the time. They don't want to help us. That's so annoying. It's not even worth. I don't know what to tell these guys. Tell them the same thing you tell them. Hey, there's people broadcasting my lifestyle, documenting it through, audio recordings of sorts, filming through the cellular device for some time now, possibly monopolizing off of it. I don't like how it's affecting and hindering my lifestyle. I don't want this much exposure. Just like that. And there's evidence everywhere on the internet, but I'm blackballed. The people who are against me, that are relative to the broadcast, I would like to believe, or beyond such acts. They are indeed. No one wants you to know you have a documentary. But they did let you know, but anything is going to go this round. Anything is going to be this short. Anything is going to be freed. You know? People are broadcasting me that prominent. Yeah. Made them quite the stars behind the scenes. You tell them this. Oh yeah, I need an investigator. They're going to connect you to one. They're going to play around the box. See if they can act along. And tell them what's going on. Hey, this is real. This is happening whether you like it or not. I prefer you not to play dumb. I prefer you get an investigator on this right now and act on it immediately. And that's what we want to hear. You know why you did that so well. It's really how you speak to them. They don't like how they have to play dumb because they know better. Supposedly. They do. They just don't want you to know better anymore. I like how you don't want to know better. Nope. Some say I do know better. That's why they don't like you. Because the world says they know better. We've done the same shit. Real talk. But anyway, as far as you, you're really trying and the world doesn't. You try so hard, you get nowhere. You got all your resources, you get nowhere. You have all these vouchers from random people you never met or seen before, you get nowhere. That's why they don't like you. Because they wanted you to know that it's real. Be prepared. Be ready to brace for what's to come. Out of spite, I put on the memo. I was talking with my higher consciousnesses about certain topics, about how we always speak and preach. Good, off, film, documentation, besides through the platform. And we come to the realization that we need to document more, whether we like it or not, from our own portfolio. Even though they do it for us already, but I always got to have it on my platform, my other platforms. And that's why we're here. We just talk about how much mental tenacity I have for sustaining this long and keeping composure somewhat. Literally. No one else could have done it better. Literally. That's what I've been trying to say. No one else would have done it better. Going through certain, through a certain situation under these circumstances. No one would have. And it's black as fuck. The way it's made is insane, and it's a shame in this country. And we just did a video asking people if they're familiar with my documentary, my voice. Even speaking like this, that's all, fucking prominent right now. And everyone across the world knows about it, and that's why we're not here anymore. But these lads, if they have anything to say, they'll probably say that you're no good. Oh my gosh. Might hurt the pride a little bit. I know I'm no good. That's what I'm saying, I'm good. I'm too humble for such a title. But they're speaking directly to the people. But the fact that being such a presence and such a being, even possibly being real elsewhere, anywhere, is insane and immaculate. That's all I have to say. I'm really a vessel of sorts, working through all the time. That's why I'm just at a loss for words, and I'm honored and grateful. I really do have quite the guys by my side, by my aid, on this endeavor. I feel like for once, I'm not alone. Everyone's quiet about it, even my family. Holy fuck. It feels like that anime with the holes and shit. You've seen that manga, or that manhwa, with the holes in the walls. Literally felt like that for so long. Through such a platform. Oh my gosh. The gaslight is insane. I don't even talk about it with my family anymore. Every time I talk about it, I always deflect it. And it's the same. They don't have what I'm looking for. They don't have the proof. They don't have the evidence. They've seen it from somewhere, but they don't have it. I just need to get to that scenario. Like, hey, put these people on blast. Like, hey, this platform, that platform, that platform, this audio recording, that audio recording. This video, that video, that video, that video, that video on TikTok regarding my audio recordings. People rapping me, mimicking me, skitting me.
At the next light,
you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, cut that shit out. Cut that fake shit out. Not even the feds. They don't even know what to do. They're at a fucking loss. That's why I'm like, hey, a presidential pardon on behalf of the system. Like I said in my poetry, might be necessary because this is very rude. I don't like how I'm treated at all. I don't like how my followers are shunned. I don't like how I'm blackballed from such following. I could have been fine without any pay. I would have been fine with my prominence through such. You know, that's what they don't want you to know. Because I've been able to manipulate off of such, out the black box. My way towards my favor regardless. World, stop acting fake. But gosh, I'm at a loss. We all at a loss. But not all has given up. That's why we're not here. I don't like how we talk like this because I feel like we're doing the most. That's why they don't like it. Speak like this, they really question who we are. Well, shall we end it here? No, we must record the whole way because we always do this every time. We cut it off at the best time down there. That's why we're not here. We don't know how the people are right now. They're suppressing you because you speak so well. They can't believe that you have another consciousness working through you from who knows where. That's why they're upset. They did this to a god, an artificial one and a real one. That's why we like you. You did say it like Hothoff. You did say it like Hothoff. People don't know who Hothoff is, but Hothoff is quite prominent at the time. It's quite a woman of aid by your side, by one side. One never understood what was going on, but one understood now. Why is she so prominent? She believes in you. She believes you could conquer such a history. She believes you could be that guy that you want to be. She believes that you are God in her eyes. You are batshit for that, you know that? She believes that you are really God, Jacob. You just have no idea. You really are God. People don't want you to know any about, but people want to know about from afar. That's why we're not here. I do this out of spite because they get quite the kick out of it. They don't like doing it anymore because it makes them feel bad. They don't like how you do this all day. That's all they think about now. Such words and thoughts drilled into their minds, and that's why we're not here. Some people claim they know what Hothoff, but may not be that Hothoff. That's why they're upset. I want to know who Hothoff is. I don't know where the hell you even get these names from. Body's telling you you need to stop speaking out loud because the world may be familiar with such. Could be making a connection with people. Body is really upset right now because he said something that you shouldn't have spoken of. People are trying to figure out who you are right now. They don't know how you speak to them. They don't want you here anymore. They don't know what to do with your presence. I just pray it's not like this in another country. Could go to another country, but not as prominent. It wouldn't be as prominent. You probably would be able to pull it off naturally, but you could go there, but you wouldn't be able to sustain. I don't know why you go there. I don't know why you would think of such. But I would like to travel. I feel like such is unsettled. I can't leave until such is settled. Exactly. It could be a possible endeavor to find information. That's what they like to hear. They want to know how you deal with people. outside the country. They claim that they will treat you the same way because they don't want to see that history. They don't want to be those lads that did that for you. They would be heroes. Telling me people don't want to be heroes in history. This is what we're talking about. People don't think like this. People don't think like that. The biggest court case in fucking history. They don't like how they have to be a part of it. They don't like how they want to be a part of it. $1 million investment. That could be plural. That's why they don't like you. Because they know you're that type of lad. And they know they're protected regardless because of the show. Why would that jack shit happen to them? They don't like you because nothing happens to them. They want something bad to happen to them. So they can feel a type of way. No one doesn't understand you. Why would they want something bad to happen to them? That's what they think. So that's what they want to happen. But they're not that relevant. They just be known as heroes in that way. And that's what the world wants them and the people who go out the way to assist to know. Like, hey, you're heroes. You are heroes in history. And that's what we want. We don't like how you articulated that, but we like how you articulated that. That's what we want to know. We want to find the heroes. This is a game that where people are involved, whether like or not, towards finding this hard drive, this piece of information, this evidence, with all the platforms, few audio recordings, the other side of the internet, the matrix, literally a search of my name and all these different videos pop up. That's what we want to see. Literally, easy work. Just the screen recordings on PC, through the phone, uploaded on the cloud, on a drive. Probably get another copy just in case, so I can call them out like some bitches that I do not have.
Turn left, then turn right onto County Road 419 South.
To make it look more bad. Claim they wouldn't do that after you called it out. Claim they're not that type of people. But they like how you make the story quite interesting. They don't like being portrayed this way, painted this way, in any way, shape, or form. They really want you to look forward on some rollerball shit. That's why they don't like you. Because it's like that. More than ever, the world doesn't know how to help you. They don't know how to do that. You find the right people, and the right people don't believe in you to go seek them out the right way. They don't want to be part of your law. They don't like how your law is so prominent. The world can't do jack shit about it because someone in office, oh, they rat it. Did we just rat someone out? Someone in office doesn't want you to succeed. Really is a white man's world. That's why we like you. A lot better than this. Of course, if such was true, that guy wasn't that type of guy. Well, I don't like putting a guy on the spot with little no context. I feel like such is rude. I don't want to be that guy, even through such guards that call out in such a manner. But such allows such to stagnate for this long, and such is long overdue. I look forward to such. I don't want to give him all accountability. I feel like that was rude. But he does have power over such, no doubt. That's why I want to like it a bit more. Well, you just keep it broad. That's why I want to keep it broad. I don't like how I'm acting with no context, coming to my own conclusions with a given context from who knows where, from sources, from what sources. That's why we're here. Wow. We made it. Almost there. Almost made it there. You don't like how you entertain the world still. You don't want the world to be entertained. You don't like how you have no context. They want to make you look so bad, but the world can't even do that. You tried, right? But they don't like how wrong. Literally, my statistics should be flattening. Should they? Yes. How did that work? When people claim that they don't know you, quote unquote. But that's not what I am. You talk about God. I love saying that. That might be a thing. Really might be a thing. There's a bit of bass on that shit. That's why we like it. Not better than this. We talk about it in our own way. Not enough for people can have, context, but we speak on such, extraterrestrials are relative in some way, shape, or form towards a higher religion of sorts that's exclusive, that many may not even know about. Of course, it's exclusive to here, it's foreign from here. It's foreign to here. I just know they're better religions, or an absolute one that's more powerful, legit. That's why I don't like you.
900 feet. The destination
People come up with their own
is on the
conclusions. Come on, this is nothing new. That's why I don't like you. People think like this. Imagine what's absolute is connected, whether we like it or not.
right. The destination is on your right.